Good day and welcome to today's construction class. My name is Oluwatumbi Blessing Olalekun, the founder of MikeTech. Today we will consider the problem as displayed on the screen using Autodesk Inventor. So I'm going to actually create the first part, alright? So by clicking on Start to the sketch, clicking on picking any of the plane, I'm picking the YZ plane in that order, alright? So I'm picking a rectangle. Yeah, I'm drawing this rectangle, a rectangle of 42 by 40. Enter. Alright, drawing that in that order. Then I'm going to actually draw this also like this. Let me just draw this like this. So I'm going to make the distance from here towards here to be 12.5. Alright, so I'm going to make this to be 18. I'm going to make here to here to be 12. Enter. Okay, after doing that, I'm going to pick a line. I'm going to draw this line like this from top to bottom like this. Okay, with my dimension from here to here, I'm going to make this 12.5. Enter. So I'm going to pick a line like this. I'm going to draw this here like this, and I'm going to draw this here like this. So with my dimension from here to here, I'm going to make a distance of 5. Enter. While from here down here, I'm making a distance of about 6. Enter. So after doing that, I'm going to actually draw this here like this, like this. Okay, I'm going to make the distance here to be 40. Alright, distance here to be 12.5. Alright, so I'm going to pick a line here. Okay, locating the midpoint right here. I'm going to draw this line small like that. Okay, yeah, I can actually make it hidden like this. Okay, which is settled. So I'm going to pick my symmetry constraint. I'm going to pick this, and this line. So this is centralized like that. So picking my line from the top here, from that edge, I'm going to draw this. Okay, and from here, oh sorry, that's the reason. So from here, I'm going to draw this. So with my dimension from the back all the way to this, that's going to be 9. Enter. Okay, from the back all the way to this area also, that's going to be what? 9. Enter. So having that, I'm going to finish my sketch. Okay, finishing my sketch, I'm going to click on extrude. Okay, clicking on extrude, I'm picking this face. Okay, the whole of this, and the whole of this. Okay, at a distance of what? 25. And I'm going to make it what? Symmetric. Then what? Okay. So I'm going to actually share the sketch like that. So I'm going to pick extrude also again. I'm going to pick this and this at a distance of 7. Alright, symmetric and what? Okay. I'm going to pick revolve now. With my revolve command, I'm going to take note of what I'm going to do right now, please. Take notes. Okay, I'm going to pick that aspect and this area here. Then picking my axis, I'm going to pick this line. Okay, I'm going to use cut like that. Cut, then what? Okay. So I'm having it in this order. Then with my fillet, 12.5, radius 12.5, I do this, I do this, I do this, and this, and what? Okay. So using my fillet also with radius 2. Okay, with 2, I do this, and this. So then what? Okay. So I can actually hide my sketch like this. So I'm having my first part. Okay, as seen on the screen, my first part. So I'm going to name it Ctrl S as part 1 and what? Save. Alright, that is that about that. So I'm going to make my second part, which is actually the boat like man article, the boat or the store wherever. So creating a new part drawing. Okay, I'm going to click on start sketch, pick the YZ plane. I'm going to pick my circle. With my circle, I draw a circle of diameter 16. Alright, I draw a circle of diameter 12. Alright, then I draw a circle of diameter 10. Okay, finishing my sketch. So making it like this and like this and like this. So I pick my extrude. Picking my extrude, I pick the circle of radius 10, diameter 10. Okay, at a distance of 62. Enter. I'm going to share my sketch. Okay, I'm going to pick extrude. So I'm going to pick the circle of diameter 12. Okay, diameter 12 at a distance of 40. Enter. Alright, then extrude again. Then the circle of diameter 16 at a distance of 10. And what? Enter. So having it in this order. Okay, I'm going to actually do a slight modification to this drawing. So instead of having 3 parts, I'm going to make it 5 parts. So what are the 2 other parts there? It is going to be a nut and a washer. A nut and a washer, take note. So if that is the case, I'm going to actually thread just only this area like this. Okay, this area. That is it. So then what? Okay, then I'm going to use chamfer. Chamfer of what? Of 1 on this edge like this. Then what? Okay. So I can actually hide the visibility of this also. Okay, for this, let me make my material something galvanized. Okay, something galvanized in that order. Okay, so view, make it realistic. Alright, so my second part, this, let me make it something something silver is okay. Alright, part 2, save. Alright, so our third component, that's going to be the one that's actually going to enter that first one, which we have on the screen there. So Control N, create, going for my third component. Alright, so I'm picking a circle of diameter 25, enter. Okay, and diameter what? 12, enter. So I'm drawing both circles from my origin. So take note. And I'm going to pick a line, picking a line like this. Okay, length of 50, enter. That length of 50 here to be 25, enter. Then all the way back here. Right, that is it. So I'm going to finish my sketch. So I'm finishing my sketch. Let me set the view rightly like this. Okay, with my with my extrude, I'm picking this distance of what? 12, and I'm going to make it what? Symmetric. Then what? Okay. So clicking on this, sharing my sketch, I'm going to pick my extrude, pick the bigger circle, distance of what? 18. 18 is 12 plus 3 plus 3, that's 18. Then making it what? Symmetric also. Then what? Okay. So I can actually hide my the visibility here also. And I'm going to make this, let's make this something maybe something machined. Yeah, let's say machined also, something like that. So view, realistic. Okay, like this. So this is going to be my part 3. Alright, like that. So my first component is going to be my washer. Control N. Okay, I create that also. Start to the sketch, pick this. I'm going to create a washer. So my first hole is going to be, let me use 18. Alright, and the second hole to be what? 10. Enter. So finishing my sketch, I'm going to extrude this to let me use something 2 mm. Okay, so I'm going to make this with brass satin. That's okay for me. That's my part 4. Right, and my 50 parts which I'm adding the part 4 and part 5 just to modify the problem itself. So I'm going to create a knot of M10, alright. So with my polygon set at max 6, I'm going to draw this. I'm going to make my dimension across corner from here to here. Let me make this maybe 17 also. Let me make it 17, enter. So finish sketch. Alright, making extrude. I'm going to extrude this to 6. I'm going to extrude it to 6. Okay, like that. So I'm going to click on this face. I'm going to create sketch. I'm going to pick a circle from the origin. The circle will be tangential to one of the sides, you can see. Okay, then what, finish sketch. I'm going to click on extrude. I'm going to click on intersect. Then I'm going to change this to what, 45 degrees. Then what, okay, like that, in that order. I'm going to repeat the same thing on the opposite side here. Create sketch. I'm going to pick a circle also from the midpoint like this. Yeah, tangential to that. Finish sketch. Extrude. Okay, intersect, then at what, at 45 degrees, then what, okay. So seeing that, I'm going to click on this surface, new sketch, pick a circle, okay, of diameter 10. Okay, finish sketch, extrude through all, then what, okay. Then I'm going to what, pick a thread this inner part. Okay, so I'm going to make this a silver also. Make this a silver also, like that. And that's my what, that's my part 5. That's my part 5 view. I'm going to make it what, realistic. Okay, so having my 5th part, so I can now proceed to do my assembly drawing. So assembly drawing, I'm picking what, standard mm.iam. Okay, so standard mm.iam is loading, the assembly page is loading. Okay, and here it is. So I'm going to click on place. I'm going to pick every of my objects like this, then what, open. So opening it, I'm going to place it right here, then what, escape. So I'm having the 5 material there, so my view here, make it what, realistic. Okay, so I'm going to ground this very one. Okay, I actually left click on this, then I press grounded. So I can move this, I can move every other component aside from that first component here. Okay, so having it in that order, I'm going to actually sit right like this. Sitting right like this. So as you can see, the circle at the top here and at the bottom here aren't the same. At the top here, I'm having circle of diameter 10. At the bottom of a diameter 12. Okay, if that is the case, then I'm going to come to assemble. I'm going to pick constraint. I'm going to pick insert. Inserting, I'm going to pick this area here. Okay, I'm going to turn this and what, insert it here like that. Then what, apply. Oh, that's a mistake, sorry. Control Z, I undo that. So I need to actually fit this in. So insert with what, this, then right here, then what, apply. So that is that over there. Then what, this, then what, right here, then what, apply. That is that. So my washer like that. Okay, coming right here, then what, apply. Okay, then my nuts like this, coming here, apply, then what, okay. So as it is now, I can move this to and fro. I can move my notes and right also. So but I don't want this to be moving around, so I'm going to click on constraint. I'm going to click on angle, pick this. I'm going to pick this face together with this face like that, apply. So I'm going to click this face together with this face also like this, then what, okay. So my notes are movable, this are movable, that is that, and I'm going to save this as assembly 1. So saving it in that order, the next thing is to produce the working drawing. Okay, I'm going to actually produce the working drawing of the assembled part first before each of the part file. Okay, so for the assembled file, Control N, the working drawing, I'm going to pick standard. I'm going to pick iso.idw, which is this, and what, create. So it's going to come up right now. Alright, it's going to come up right now. So that is it. I'm going to click on base. Clicking on base, my object will actually going to showcase itself. Then turning it this way, I'm having this view. Yeah, this is good for my front view. This my plan, this my end view, and this right here like that. Then what? Should I increase the size? Okay, let me use 0.7. Yeah, slightly bigger. I think it's better like this. It's actually better like this. Okay, then okay. So having it like this, I can proceed towards dimension. With my dimension, I'm going to do this like this right here. Okay, all right. This right here. Okay, all right. I'm going to do this like this. Okay, then the whole of the whole of this to the back here. Okay, like that. Then this right here. Okay, so this to this, like this. Okay, all right. So this like this. Okay, this like this. Okay, all right. This to this, like that. Okay, all right. So here to here, like that. So okay, all right. That right there. Okay, all right. So this, sorry, so like that. All right. So okay, yeah, this area like this. Okay, this area right here. Okay, right, the whole of here to down here like this. Okay, so having it in this order like this, I'm going to actually go to manage style editor. Right, it's going to actually come up now. So my style editor default.iso. I'm going to change this to period. I'm going to change this to 0. Change this to 0. I'm going to come to display. I'm going to change this to changing this to 3 texts. I'm going to change this. Okay, like this, like this. I'm picking the first option in each of the box here. The first option. Okay, take note. The first option. All right. Then what? Save and close. You can see the outcome right there. So that is that about that. That's that about that. So I'm going to save this as it here. Okay. So I'm going to I'm going to come here or right here. Place views. Okay. I have what? New sheet. I click on new sheet. So I'm going to create the sectional view of my item now. Sectional view of the assembly part 0.7, scale of 0.7. I think that's okay by me. So having this like this. Okay, I'm going to click on section. I'm going to click on this like this. Okay, I'm going to come all the way from this area like this. Okay, all the way here like this. Yeah, let me try this out like this, like this. Okay, yeah, I'm having that as my section like that. So take note of that. So I'm going to hide this, my fittings, hide. Okay, so I'm having my section like this. So annotate dimension. Okay, right. So this like this, this like this. So just take note. The thing is, just do the necessary dimensions that ought to be done on this stuff here. Okay, I can't really do everything so as to save my time. So do the necessary dimensions by yourself. But that's the sectional working drawing of the assembly part as it's here. I'm going to save that also. So I'm going to come to place view and new sheet. So during the new sheet, I'm going to do the part list. Okay, so base, after base, I'm going to tilt this like this. Okay, and make it to scale of something to ratio 1. I think this is better like this. Yeah, this is better like this. Do something like this. And Okay, so now I'm going to come to annotate. I'm going to click on balloon. Clicking on balloon, I'm going to pick, yeah, this. Okay, okay, so continue as 1, continue as 2. Okay, 3. Okay, so that's it. So having that, now I'm going to click on our part list. Clicking on part list, I'm going to pick select document, this assembly file. I'm going to click on open. So clicking on open, I'm going to click on okay, then I'm going to have this here. I'm going to have this here like this, or I can actually place it here like this. Okay, placing it in that order. Clicking on this, I'm going to click on edit part list. On my edit part list, I'm going to click on, alright, so having it in that order, I'm going to actually change this. Okay, this part number format column, I'm going to change this to what? To part name. Alright, to part name. Okay, then this one now, this area now. So my part one is this, and what operation do we actually use to get that? Milling operation. Yeah, it can be gotten by milling operation. So milling, my part one can be gotten by milling operation. So my part two is turning and trading. Yeah, turning and trading operation. So part 3, our part 3 is milling, yeah, milling and turning. Well, milling is the major of this thing there. Okay, so part 4, my part 4 is just boring or drilling. So I can put boring for the washer, boring or drilling, yeah, together washer. And part 5, the major of this thing there is what? Is turning and trading, operation. Okay, then I'm going to click on what? Apply and what? Okay, so I can actually move this object like this down there. So that's about that. So this, as you can see on the screen, is my what? Is my part list, and I'm going to save that also. Yeah, yes, to then what? Okay. So after doing that, I'm going to actually create a new sheet. So if I want to go back to the first sheet I created, I will just double click on sheet 1. I can access it. Sheet 2, my sectional view. Sheet 3, my part list. So my new sheet now, sheet 4. Alright, next is to start creating the working drawing for each of the parts. Alright, so the very first one, okay, so creating this working drawing of each of the part list. First of all, the orthographic position of part 1. I click on base. So I'm having my assembly file here. I don't need the assembly file. I need part 1. So I will click on this drop bar here and pick out part 1. With my part 1 now, okay, I have this. Okay, let me just increase the scale to maybe something 0.7. Yeah, I think this is a little bit bigger. Okay, I have this. I can actually tilt it like this. I have this, and this, probably this, just to spice things up. Let me do it to 0.6 to make it a little bit bigger. Alright, okay, like this. Then what? Okay, so I'm going to advise you to insert all dimensions necessary. I won't be able to do that now, so but let me just do this. I'm having 40 here. Okay, having it that way, I'm going to actually dimension, just do the necessary dimensions. I won't be able to do everything now. Okay, just do the necessary dimensions. Yeah, do the necessary dimensions. Okay, I think this is going to be this. Alright, just do the necessary dimensions. So let me do the sectional view for part 1 also. So sectional view for part 1, new sheet. Okay, I'm going to click on place view, base. Then I'm going to come back here and pick out part 1. Okay, part 1. having it this way. Okay, let me do it this way. Yep, like this is better. Then okay, yeah, I can increase the scale actually. Okay, 0.6 is okay. Then I'm going to click on what section. Clicking on section, I pick this. Okay, then all the way like this. Okay, let me try this out. Okay, yeah, I want to try to be, I want to actually get something out from there. Check. Was I able to get it? I think I tried. Yep. So then what? Do the necessary dimensions also. That's the complete working drawing for part 1 as it is. So then new sheet for part 2 now. Base. Okay, coming down here, part 2. Okay, that's my part 2. The working drawing. Okay, this, I think this is going to be better. Like this, and like this. So you do the necessary dimensions here also. Okay, that's the orthographic view. Then next is what is the sectional view. So base part 2. Okay, the sectional view. I think something like this will be better. Check. Okay, so section like this. Yeah, something like this will be bad. Alright. So as you all know, we don't section our bolt or whatever, so that one I'm going to have actually. So dimension the necessary part there. So part 3, base part 3, like this. I think okay, it's okay like this. Okay, the end view and this, I think it's okay like that. So dimension the necessary part also in part 3. Okay, so the sectional view for part 3, I'm going to what, new sheet, base, this all the way to part 3, like this, so I'm having it like this. Okay, so section, this locating the midpoint like this. Yep, so dimension it, that's the working drawing for, the sectional view for part 3 also. Alright, so part 4, new sheets, base, this to part 4. Alright, part 4, it's quite cheap like plantain chips. Okay, yep, I think I can make this 2 ratio. Yeah, quite okay like this, and maybe something like this. Okay, so do the necessary dimensions required for part 4. Then new sheet, the working drawing for part 4 also. Working drawing for part 4 is going to be like this. Let me just increase it, something like this. Okay, this won't be bad like this for part 4. Alright, so then new sheet for the last part 5. So working drawing for part 5 are not okay. Having this, okay, I can tend to reduce this to 5:1 like this. Alright, and the NP like this. So do the necessary stuff you need to actually do there. I think this, yeah, I can't section my notes actually. Even the section I did for this boot shouldn't be there. So let me get that again. Okay, yeah, this sheet 7 shouldn't be there. So let me delete it. Yes, delete. Okay, yeah, that's it. So now starting from the top there. Okay, my assembled view, orthographic projection, my assembled view, sectional view. Okay, my part list, my part 1 orthographic view, part 1 sectional view, part 2 orthographic view, part 3 orthographic view, part 3 sectional view, part 4 orthographic view, part 4 sectional view, and my part 5. So that is that complete everything under a single file. Alright, so from there, the last but not the least is the presentation view. So control N. With my control N, I'm going to pick standard mm.ipn. Okay, standard mm.ipn, having that right there like that. So I'm going to click on what assembly 1, and what opening it. I'm going to have this here. I think it's okay like this. I'm going to click on tweak component. I'm going to click on this nut like this, then what drive it up like that. I'm going to click on this washer, pick this arrow, take note, then I pull it up like that. So I'm going to click on this bolt, okay, then pull it downwards. Alright, then I'm going to click on this area, then pull it like this, and I'm going to click okay right there. So with that I can play this all the way back. So it's going to actually show the assembly animation of the assembly file pictured on the screen. Okay, so with this I have it this way also, like this, like this, like this, like that. Alright, and that brings us to the end of this particular drawing. Okay, so my name remains Oluwatumbi Blessing Olalekon, the founder of MichaelTech. Kindly ensure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and also refer our videos to your friends who might be in need of it. Thank you and God bless you.